Hi guys, I'm terrible going to be playing football. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Green Bay Packers.
Today, from Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. This is the National Football League. We'll see Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers taking on Kirk Cousins and the Minnesota Vikings.
We're at the oldest continually operating stadium in the NFL as you get a look inside Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with the Minnesota Vikings. The Florida Atlantic man, Greg Joseph, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lambeau. On the return, it's Taylor. And now a little across the 25 to the 27. On first down, Rodgers. This one swung out here to Jones. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. This one complete to Devin Funchess. The 20. Touchdown, Packers. Devin Funchess.
No, I was guarding him.
67 yards. And
No,
the
I was
Packers
guarding
in
him,
just 2
that's why.
plays have taken the lead. Crosby with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Pretty clean and simple there, just 2
My team's
plays.
the Minnesota Vikings.
Resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Taken at the goal line. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Brand, I think we can see early on they're making a concerted effort to get him the football. So to me, that means they like the matchup that they have. They feel like he's better than the guys that are covering him.
2 plays, 2 passes. We'll see if they go back to that one. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Well, Brandon, obviously no panicking now. They gave him the touchdown. The defensive side did that. But he's already taken him downfield. I love this field general that they've got. It's almost like he went to the defensive captain and said, don't worry about it. We got you. Now we got 1st and goal.
Yeah, we're seeing punch, counter punch. And this could be setting the table for quite the game.
Justin!
Put in the boxing ring, right? You're going to get hit sometimes. Can you respond and hit back? And they're trying to do exactly that.
A 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Hasn't been a real good start to this game from a defensive perspective.
J.C. Johnson there to make the grab. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
No.
And a play fake down near the goal line here
No,
worked out well.
Anytime you can make them think that you're going to run the
Kirk
ball,
Cousins said we're going to keep the offense out there. We're
see
going
the
to
end
go for
result,
2.
usually a touchdown.
Is that harder? Is the play fake harder to defend for the defense near the goal line or no? Because there's not as much room.
It's
to work.
8-7.
It is harder because down near the goal line, you're thinking much more of a running play, especially if people run out big formations. So it is harder to defend.
How many
Now,
yards
Joseph-
do we got?
Entering
73 yards.
Touchdown. On the return, it's Taylor. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. And they're hoping to redo their effort to the end zone. Rodgers now on first down. He finds Funchess. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. And this is caught. Mercedes Lewis with a grab. He takes this one down almost right on the lane of the 30. And the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on the drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always lock in on a skill position, guys. Those big fellas up front, they're really making this offense go early in the game.
Here's Jones again on second down. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And this is going to be incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
The kick by Crosby is good. And they stake claim to the lead here. It's 10-8.
10-8.
Good
10-8.
and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just
Don't make me want to throw it.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
You thought I was going to let you tackle
The
me?
Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Meanwhile, Cousins' throw pulled in by Jefferson.
Justin.
Pick up there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed. Because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for
How
big
many
yardage.
yards does Green Bay have?
Entering exhibition
We need to go above
The
114.
good run by Cook. Here's another 1st and 10. Play fake. Cousins.
Cousins.
They're going for Jefferson downfield. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final
That
play.
because the pressure got to me.
The Vikings with the football here
No,
to
it
begin the
wasn't my
second
fault.
quarter. As they've got it with a 2nd and 10. I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there.
Oh, that's a dangerous
And
throw.
incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
We're going for Jefferson downfield. That high throw there is as this is knocked away down to the ground and incomplete. Completion.
Did
Don't
you
care.
see
That hasn't
me
dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on fourth. They're going to try and throw. They're going for Jefferson downfield. It's caught inside the 25. And he's finally out of bounds, but he's taken it all the way down to the 8. It's a big play there on 4th and 10. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. They'll run with Cook. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings are going to retake the lead. Mike Zimmer's made the decision. His guys will go for 2. Cousins will try and throw.
Cousins.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
Number 12 back out there. Aaron and his Packer teammates set to begin their drive. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but they're losing. And I think as the captain of the offense, you probably always feel like you need to do more in that situation.
The best have always felt that way, and they won't settle for anything less. So right now, his goal is to increase what he's doing on the field, try to make sure his teammates come along with him, and he feels like if I do better, everyone will do better. And that's what we're seeing from him right now. Got to have a little extra determination.
Yeah, a little extra determination. He has thrown the touchdown pass, no interceptions for him personally to this point. Now a first down carry by Jones. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Throwing is Rodgers. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. Give him 9 yards on the second down screen play. Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Completes it left side to the tight end Lewis.
Y'all gonna count that as a first down?
Able to get the 3rd down conversion.
The tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is that right in the sight lines of the quarterback on just about every play. That makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver. Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
They'll run on first down. Jones. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
14-10.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Come on, y'all gotta do better than that. Y'all just waiting to score.
Now a draw play. This is Jones. And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Dude, this first half is going to be horrible.
A reminder coming up in a couple of minutes' time. We'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman, the coach in our EA Sports studios. We'll have a look back at the next-gen stats from this first half of action. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. Made his first. This now from 42 yards out.
Yes.
And Crosby puts it through. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13.
14-13.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Vikings offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown. looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
Entering exhibition cleanouts, sections.
He was not the primary target. They expected to get the ball downfield. Instead, checked it down.
A big game.
An old coach of mine used to say to us all the time, when they check it down, that should end the down. In this case, though, he foiled that in a big way and turned it into a big
Jair Alexander.
So the big play means just like
Well,
that,
but he's
they'll
not
operate
on
from
my
the
team.
red zone now on first down.
Jair Alexander.
X.
His throw caught right around the 6. And the Vikings are going to have a first and
Jair
goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
Y.
I saw him.
Y.
Here's Cousins. This is caught. Touchdown. Dalvin Cook. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right?
And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack. And they fail on a try for 2.
It's about to be a tie ball game.
Because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere
It's
to go.
about to be a
Great job
tie
done
ball game.
defensively. They were ready. On the return, it's Taylor. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
2013.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it.
Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. After the sack on first down, Rodgers, open man, Amari Rodgers complete. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts
Who
as
is
they get the
that?
stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Why they making this the same play?
On third down, here's Jones. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on fourth down. On fourth down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. J.J. Osborne deep for Minnesota. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 46. To throw is Cousins. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
2013 half. And the Minnesota has to lead. Move those chains.
So we hit halftime with our visitors, the Vikings, taking the lead to the locker room. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome, everybody, to our abbreviated version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. Okay, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome in, everyone, to an abbreviated version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. This one has been a hard-hitting affair to this point, and you gotta expect we'll see more.
The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. On the return, here comes Amir Abdullah. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. And the Vikings set to go on offense to begin the third quarter. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room.
Don't flag. Don't flag.
First down is the tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
Don't flag, or you're going to hold us 10 yards.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. Second and 6. 6 yards left on second down. Cousins gives way to Cook. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 42 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
That's ball.
Give them credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7. They run it again with Cook. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
You're not drilling interception.
They'll try to throw it now. Cousins. And he's brought down.
I'll tell you what, this offense is playing a little bit of keep away right now. They've come out here in the third quarter, possessed the ball for quite a while, and they keep on.
Just rush in for a touchdown.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Kirk Cousins. Fine work there on the touchdown run. And the Vikings take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is lets you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you've taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. A big-time drive in that situation.
28-13. 28-13.
So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Taylor decides not to try to return it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here? Rodgers now on first down. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws
It's
you got to hit.
28-13.
It's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. And that's a big miss. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now Rodgers. Throw complete to the tight end Tunyon. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll kick it away for the second time. Now Osborne to return it. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10.
Great
Here
20
are the Vikings now
yard
to
return.
start their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive. As they score here, especially a touchdown, it's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. Their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Why?
That was a big game.
Before they can
For
start, the
that
time
one.
runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Why?
On 1st and 10, Cousins. And quickly to Thielen here. Touchdown, Vikings!
Touchdown,
Cousins
Vikings.
able to connect with Adam Thielen. And the Vikings capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning, right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Now Cousins going to bring his guys up for the 2-point try. Cook, they'll try and run it. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
36
Only
for
had a couple of
13.
yards to gain there on the 2-point conversion, and they were able to do it.
And how many teams shy away from running the football in a 2-point conversion? They treat 2 yards as if it were 20. If you're a good team running the ball, go to your strength. Go ahead and push it into the end zone.
And they did. It worked. And this will be brought out to the 25 as Taylor elects to not return it. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
Then they've got to look at that play sheet
Special
and go to a
teams.
spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
The Vikings after it, and they get there for the sack. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
Oh,
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. To try again after the sack. Rodgers, open man, this is Lewis. The 40, he's at the 30, past the 20. Touchdown, Packers.
I told you that wasn't a good play.
83 yards.
How many yards? Wait.
Entering exhibition play now. Screen, you have 6 options.
Just closer.
I told you that wasn't a good play.
Rodgers will throw for him. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps
36
them
to 21.
as we're back to a 2-score game. But still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure.
Coach, why
Makes it a
you
2-score
mad?
game.
We're
Now
waiting.
we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples throughout a ball game. There's a great example
That's
right there.
ball game.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. And you see Dalvin Cook and the offense heading back out. Thus far, he's been quite the dual threat. Touchdown on the ground, another through the air. He's just so versatile.
He is, and he's exactly what I think we're looking for in the NFL now out of the running back position. Guys who can do everything running it, but also act as receivers. And I don't just mean, the stopgap guys. I don't mean safety valve. I'm talking about big-time parts of it, whether they're going to split out, whether they're going to swing out of the backfield. Sometimes they act like a true wide receiver, and he's having that type of a game in this one.
It'll be interesting to see if he can keep it going both phases. Let's see. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You taking charge.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked is incomplete.
We need
He's gotta be careful
interception.
not to force anything
An
into coverage
interception.
right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Rodgers. They find some open field here. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. Line of
We need
scrimmage at 15.
interception.
It's
I
1st and 10.
serious.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Here's 2nd and 10. Rodgers to throw once more. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. The Packers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Rodgers. Pressure and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Nick Vigil able to get him down for a loss of 11. And
Oh,
it brings
he's
up
going
4th down.
for it. He's going for it.
Now Rodgers gotta have this one. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
What? Come on, man.
Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline
Come
comes
on.
into question. Having
You
points at
just
this
let
stage
them
of the
get a
game,
first down.
You can't have those kind of plays.
And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16.
Now we gotta
Despite
still
the
play
completion, they're gonna
defense
wind up
because
losing
of
3 there.
defense.
2nd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with
That could
offensively
be a
after
4th
having
down.
time to talk it over. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. 7th play of this drive.
How many yards still there? Yeah.
Coming up, but a long way to
Entering
go on 3rd
exhibition play
down.
now. Screen you have 6 options.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left. It
Do
just
not
has to be
get
a
the
first down
penalty.
or a touchdown, or this game's over.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, we need. Oh, that's a safety. That's a safety.
They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. And he'll work this.
We need to get out at the end zone.
2nd down.
We need to get out the
Packers
end
going to use
zone.
one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Get out the end zone for us that we could.
Again, it's Cook. And some room to work. And he'll be out right at the 35. 149 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10. Give to Cook out of the gun. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner. And there's no other way.
Give me a running play.
Defense has to get
I mean,
a stop
running
here
play.
if any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big 3rd down. I put the word big in capital letters here. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the 1st.
Perfect timing. I get a passing play.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Now Cousins. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown. B.C. Johnson. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. I mean, he's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone, this guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up.
4 touchdown passes, carving them up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone. Extra point right down the middle, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Taylor decides not to try to return it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand up.
Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Another try after first down sack. Rodgers will be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Now the offense moving quickly to the line. Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. The offense going to stay out there. They converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down?
Get an interception.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't matter. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Cook, and he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And here he'll get it down to the 7. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. From the pistol, they run it with Cook. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Joseph on for the extra point. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. 5 plays there on that drive. And it's capped off by the touchdown run coming from Dalvin Cook. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. On the return, it's Taylor.
(50-21).
Well, in this one, partner, we had some action all the way down to the final whistle there with the late points and then the kickoff to end it.
Yeah, and the best part about it is just seeing how teams battled all the way to the end, Didn't really matter. Scoreboard was pretty well set, but they still competed until the final whistle.
Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone, from Lambeau.
50-21.
Game report player stats. Score summary. Player stats. Entering screen player stats. Team
You
win.
only get one reception.
Team GG. Team win. Win, Bill Johnson 5. Win, G. and Lewis 83 yard. Game report player stats.
If you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe. Bye.